Well, first of all, I have to say I've done something stupid, and my copy of the book is not with me when I'm going to do a little reading, so I don't know whether my daughter or... Oh, good, I've got one. Thank you so much for coming. I'm just completely overwhelmed with the numbers on such a miserable and dark February that you've all turned out this evening to celebrate with me. To see so many old friends and new friends. I've got somebody who's come from Somerset for the evening, Sheila and Martin. That's just incredible. I'm particularly pleased you managed to find it, because it's a bit of a wriggle round the roads, and I had lots of people saying where is it and trying to find directions, but this is an absolutely fantastic venue. I hope you have a look at some of the things they put on here at the Trestle, and thank you to Claire Winter and her team, who've just been so helpful in helping us get ready for tonight. Now, when I first knew that my little girl was going to see the light of day, I felt like any prospective parent. I felt absolute delight and excitement, and then anxiety, and then nausea, and then sleepless nights and moments of sheer terror. And the waiting has seemed endless, but looking back, it has gone by in a flash. And here she is, a little premature, because she's not actually going to be in the shops and available from Amazon until the 24th of March. So this is your chance to get an exclusive early peek. And I do hope you love her as much as I do, because she needs your support as she goes into the big wide world, tottering, a little voice among a huge great crowd of other books. And I'm also the girl at the end of a road. The road that's taken me from enthusiastic amateur to now finally a published author. And I'd just like to thank my husband, who's been with me on this journey, for his encouragement and his support. He was the one who told me that I should start writing, and I did warn him if I started I wouldn't be able to stop. And that has in fact proved to be the case. And I'd also like to thank my children for their incredible patience and for the regular and very healthy reality checks that they give me. None of us would be here tonight without Manuel Raitata, and I would like to thank him and the team at Instant Apostle for taking the risk with a completely unknown author, and also to Sheila and Nikki for their help in copy editing and proofreading, which was quite an onerous task. And of course I have to thank my mother for everything. And also to my sister and her husband and their two sons, who have made just an absolutely immense contribution to tonight. They've been early readers, advisors, promoters, providers of photos for my website, and also just helping out with everything here, so thank you very much. Special mention to my writing tutors now. Unfortunately they haven't all managed to be here, but these are the people who've really helped me on my journey. Lynn Garner, Pamela Mann, David Richardson and Claire Hobber, who she is here, who's just a wonderful teacher, and the help they've given me with just the whole writing process has been fantastic. And then really I'd like to make just a fantastic, one of the most influential people for me who's here tonight, who doesn't realise it, is Chris Short, the pastor of Park Street Baptist Church, whose teaching continually stretches me and makes me question my own values and my own priorities. So thank you, Chris, wherever you are. Thank you. Tonight has been a bit of a blur for me. My mind is a bit like mashed potato, as I kept saying to my husband this afternoon. I'm just going to give a few more shout outs, and please give me a bit of a whoop and a wave if you recognise yourself and you're out there. My family first. Because they're the worst. My family first, they're really all right. They're the ones I coerced to help with tonight. Also, my friends who walk with God. At the Park Street Baptist Church. My friends who walk with God, my friends who walk their dog. And there's dog walkers here, I know. Writer chums who scribble and scribe. Warrior mums who heroically strive. Writing tutors who shared their knowledge. See Claire. Ex-colleagues from Oakland's College. St Albans locals. Suffolk yokels. Bromley old guards. Both sounds their diehards. Yay, oh dear. Hertfordshire carers. Facebook sharers. I know a lot of you on Facebook. Tweeters and bloggers. Footballers. That's you, Graham. The general Synod crew. That's you, Sheila, thank you. Old friends and you. The ones with good looks. And the ones who love books. So I'm hoping that covered everyone. And if you love reading books and you enjoy my book, please let me know. I'd love to hear. Even if you don't like it, I would still love to hear, actually. I would just like to hear any feedback, good and bad. But I also would like to ask for your help, because self-promotion is very difficult. Asking for help is very difficult. And word of mouth and personal recommendation is still the best way to sell books. So what I'd like to ask is, if you feel you can, please tell your friends about The Girl at the End of the Road. If you have a book group, tell your book group. You could write a review on Amazon or on Goodreads, or just mention my novel in a blog on Facebook, or retweet my tweets and share my Facebook posts. And please consider being part of my informal marketing team. There's an opportunity to sign a visitor's book which is going round, and I would love it as a memento for me if you could sign it. But also, if you'd like to receive my newsletter, you could put your email address on there, and I will be able to send out more news. My sister and brother-in-law very kindly got me some badges made. I'm wearing one. You could wear it, and if anyone asks you, tell them about it. My mother was in her doctor's surgery this week wearing one, and her doctor asked what it was, and she told him, and she sold him a book. So it would just be so wonderful if you could get the word out there before the official release of the book on the 24th of March. Now, when I was thinking about this evening, apart from how scared I was feeling about this bit in particular, the thing that was uppermost in my mind was just the excitement of seeing you all here together. The Girl at the End of the Road is a book about loss, and it's a book about love, and it's a book about learning to drive. But it's also about it's also a book about the importance of community. And we live in a world where the drive for personal fulfillment and individual self-expression can sometimes lead us to become a community of one. And I just feel so blessed, particularly as an introvert, to be a member of such a wide variety of groups represented here, both actual and virtual. And I would love it if you could get to know each other, and my diverse communities began to coalesce. So please, pluck up the courage. It would be lovely if you could talk to people you don't know and ask, how do you know Catherine? And just share a little bit about yourselves. I'd love you to have a really great evening. There's cake a bit later, courtesy of the wonderful Deb's Cakes. So talk to her if you've got a celebration coming up. You can buy yourself drinks and snacks at the bar. Make some new conversations and some new friends, and just have a lovely evening. Thank you very much.